Hello, this is Peter, Kenshin1913, along with
Mom.
And this is another Cooking with Kenshin1913. What are we going to be making today?
Today we're making fried dough.
Yes, a classic fairground staple.
Yep, we make it right here in the house. Okay, making fried dough. Now you can make your own pizza dough, or you can purchase it in the store or in a bakery. This is a pound.
Mm-hmm.
Usually I take it out for about an hour before, so it's not too cold. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to break this into smaller, like about 10 balls.
Right.
And then I'll be able to stretch it. We have vegetable oil in a frying pan. You can use a bigger frying pan if you choose.
Mm-hmm. And
then I have set up a dish with some paper towels, so after we fry it, we're gonna put it on here to drain. And everybody at a fair or a carnival has their own favorite topping to put on fried dough.
Right.
We can do a tomato sauce and cheese.
Yeah, which we'll show you how
and
to
we'll
do.
show you how to make the combination. You could do regular granulated white sugar or powdered sugar, confectionery sugar.
Yeah.
So it's pretty easy and versatile.
Right. So let's get started.
Okay, I'm gonna start to break it apart.
So as you can see,
And
my
I have-
mom has it on a foil, on tin foil, with a little bit of powder here, because...
This is a little bit of flour.
Right. Yeah, flour, what did I say? Powder?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're going to need that because, as you can see, it is a little bit sticky. And it can be a pain in the A to get in the individual balls. Now, let me ask you this, Ma. You said this was about a pound?
Yeah.
So about what's the yield of pizza?
Usually I do about 10 of these little balls.
Okay, cool. If you want to make them bigger, you can. If you want to make them smaller, you also can.
Yeah, the ones when you buy them in the carnival, of course, they're a plate.
They're very large.
Oh, we don't do those.
Now, I love getting fried dough pizza at a carnival because it's just great. You see all the old lady. Usually the fair that we go to is the one for our church. Granted, I don't really go to church, but we go and there's these little old Italian ladies and they're making them, and it's like, damn, you gotta get that fried dough. And my favorite used to be the confectioner's sugar, but I actually enjoy the sauce more now.
Okay, as you can see, I did 8 this time.
Yeah.
So you're going to turn your oil on because you want to get that nice and hot.
Yeah.
So what I'm going to do is I'm just getting a little flour on my hands, so it'll be easier to spread it out.
Right, and so what do you think you're doing? Can you just explain what you're doing?
I'm just stretching it.
Yeah.
Stretching the dough. And this is something that you can do with younger children as well.
Right.
You know, it's fun to pull the dough. You don't want to pull it too thin to make holes in it.
Mm-hmm.
But you keep going around so that you're stretching it and stretching it and stretching
Right.
it. I never get mine to be round. It's always kind of an oval,
Right, and that
square shape.
Yeah, and that's one thing about homemade fried dough versus like regular fried dough. It's not gonna be perfect, but it's just gonna be as delicious. My friend's mom makes a great fried dough breadstick, which one day I'll eventually have to get her on and show her how to do that. But okay, so
I've had the oil getting hot for a little bit. So what I'm just going to do is to take a little bit of the dough, and this is going to be like a tester.
right.
Okay. And as you can see it's floating up. Okay, so it's ready. So it's hot. So what I'm doing is, again, I'm stretching my dough, trying to get it to be, on the thin side because it's going to puff up when it goes into the oil.
Right, and one thing
And be careful when you put it down.
Right. Now, one thing you might want to do, depending on, I guess really dependent, it's all your preference, but after we cook fried dough, we like to put a candle on to,
Yeah, when you're doing it in the house, you're going to get that oil smell.
yeah.
So I don't usually put more than 2 in the pan, because you don't want to overcrowd it, and I don't usually use a big pan. You can use a cast iron skillet as well. That'll work really good.
Yeah. So how do you know when? Well, typically, how long per side would you say?
How
many minutes per side?
A minute or a minute and a half. Because you want it to get nice and brown. So.
Yeah, that's pretty much perfect. So yeah, after this, I guess my mom will fry up a couple of these. We'll show you what they look like, obviously. It doesn't take too long.
Yeah, as I said, see, this one here is going to be a kind of a weird shape.
Right.
But I just keep playing with it. So this one here is kind of the version that you would see on the fairgrounds or in the carnival. It's just smaller.
Now, what are we placing
now
fried dough on?
I'm putting the fried dough on a plate, on some paper towel. You could also put it on a cookie sheet with your grate, like your cake rack. So that any excess oil will kind of go down and fall onto the rack. Right.
So we'll come back and we'll show you how to make the sauce for your pizza, for your fried dough, if that's the way you choose, and then we'll show you the other 2 ways we do it as well. So yeah, barely a minute and a half, maybe 2 minutes per side. So yeah, we'll be back. All right, so we're almost done here. And I just wanted to kind of go over how we did it again. My mom pretty much put on, dipped her hands in flour and she's stretching it like that. And over here I'm manning the tongs as I flip the dough. And these are coming out lovely. Alright, so look at how my mom is putting this in here.
And one of the things too, as you can see, because the oil is hot enough, it doesn't use that much oil.
Right.
So it doesn't absorb an awful lot.
Yeah. So just show them one more time on how you would what is it? How you would
place it.
Yeah.
Okay, that one's over.
Pretty much done. See. And then you just let it drip a little, and boom, put it right on.
Okay, so when you're not throwing them in.
Right.
You're placing it and letting it fall away from you so that it doesn't
splash at you. So that's pretty much how we're doing it. She's rubbing her hands in flour and then kind of, stretching it with the flour.
And you usually go from the from the outside and go, and I'm trying to do it around. And so what happens is you keep pulling it, and you're pulling more from the middle.
Right. And so we're done with this. We'll show you how to make the sauce and how you'll eat them.
Okay, we're going to take a small little can of tomato sauce.
8 ounces.
This is 8 ounces.
Right.
And
what we're going to do
just putting it into a little bowl.
Yeah.
Doesn't have to be cooked.
No, this is super, super quick and easy pizza sauce.
Okay. Gonna add a little bit of a drizzle of olive oil.
And don't mind the bell ringing in the back, it's still running around.
Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a little, about maybe a half a teaspoon of oregano. Remember, oregano is that flavor that you get in the pizza. Same thing for some garlic powder. I kind of just judge.
Yeah.
I'm going to put some black pepper as well, but you could also put some hot pepper flakes if you like it.
Yeah, it all depends.
About a quarter of a teaspoon.
And just mix that up.
Mix this up,
and
you're all set.
Oh, look how easy that is. So
now you could warm this up if you want, because if you're gonna put cheese on top of that, some people would like it warmer,
right,
instead of room temperature.
Right. So let's plate them up and eat them.
Okay. We have Stella helping. We're gonna plate 3 different ones. Okay. One we're gonna do with the tomato sauce.
Yeah.
And as I said,
sauce.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna put a little bit of Parmesan cheese on top.
Ooh, very nice.
Very nice.
And then this one we're gonna do with sugar.
Granulated sugar. Just tap a little bit on. You don't need a ton.
Mhm.
And you want to eat these while they're hot.
Yep. And then this one we're doing with the powdered sugar.
Yeah.
Some people even put a little bit of cinnamon with it.
Right.
And there we are.
Yeah, so let's
See?
eat them.
Wow.
Let's eat them. Hey, Stella.
So here we are with Stella, and she wants to eat her.
This is the granulated sugar, sauce, and powdered sugar. So, I guess I'll do the sauce.
Gonna try it?
Try it.
You're gonna try it.
Ooh, there's nothing better than a fried dough pizza.
That's the sugar. Try it, lick it.
So yeah, this is super easy and super simple, and it's really delicious when you do it hot.
Wanna try it?
Would you agree that it's delicious too?
Is that good? Is that
Anyways, you can probably figure that sugar on fried dough is also delicious. I mean, and you just can't get around it. So, this has been another Cooking with Kenshin1913. I have been Pete, or Kenshin1913 along with
Mom
and
Stella.
And we'll see you in the next one.
Enjoy and happy eating.